Hi friends, welcome to Tutor Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the login form with validation. This is the login form. You will be able to see the login form here. If you have to run the application, you can see over here. This is the login form. Okay. Now what you're going to do is here we have to make the validation part. So here, if you want to enter the username and password, correct username and password, incorrect username and password, and try again. Again, you have to enter the username and password, try again. If you enter the if you attempt more than 3 times, maximum logging attempt, exit, please try again later, it will be, program will be exit. Again, you have to run the application. Here, if you is a blank, it is the username and password is empty. So all the validation we have covered about this one. If you enter the right username and password, you will be able to log in the login. So this is the more here all the icon and everything we have to implementation that this is a completely process we have done this one. I have explained the system step by step. First I'm going to go to the file, new project, Java with Ant. Here right click Java with Ant, Java application, click next. For the create main class, uncheck it. You have to log in, click login. Here we open this form. This is a form. Login. We have a form this. Okay. Now here I'm going to create the new package, new Java frame form, login. I'm going to create same design. So how to design it? So we have to adjust the size you need. First I'm going to select this one, right click properties. Here we have what you're going to do is your title, you have to write is login. Title you have to make it at login. Title you have to make it at login. After that what you're going to do is you have to make another process. We need a group box. We have need a panel. Right click properties, border, title with border, login form. You have to write this one, title, go to 40. Now here, let's select this one. I'm going to make the background color, click the properties. Background color, I'm going to make it as black. Okay, foreground, here this color, the group box color, I'm going to make it as foreground color white. So here the group box, sorry, make it. I select this one. Here the group box panel. This panel, I'm going to make it as a foreground color. There's a border. This is a border. The border color we have to page it as white. Okay, this is a border color panel. Title back corner. Now here it's okay. Perfect. You make the form make like look this way. Okay, now let's select the frame properties. Code generate as center. So here the frame. There's a frame. You can here this is the frame. Here I'm going to generate center. This frame I'm going to select the property. Sorry, this frame. Go to source. Control F. Design UI. A matte. Now let's select the label, username, properties, bold with 14, here white. Okay, now let's copy this, Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. This one should be a password. Okay, now let's drag two text fields. Select this one, edit text, backspace to remove the existing set. Select again, properties, size 14, close it. Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Change variable, txt username, txt password. Now let's do two buttons. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Instead of doing like this, now you have to make the another panel and do it. It's simple. Drag another panel. It's simple. Properties, border, bevel border. Click OK. Now you have to drag two buttons. This one should be the login. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. This one's the cancel. Now here, if you click on this, here you OK. Now you can see the login form, and here it's perfect login form. You can see that. Again, you have to adjust the size a little bit small. Just simple. Okay, the login form is simple login form. Now what you are going to do is I'm going to adjust the size a little bit bigger size. Now let's select this one, login, event, action perform. Now what you're going to do is here I'm going to first I'm going to create two variables. For this one we have the txt username, and this one we have to make it as txt password. Here I'm going to write it over here. So first I'm going to, this is the code. First I'm going to create two variable, username, uname, and password. First, what is the username you type on this text field? It is assigned to this username variable. What is the password you type on this text box? It is assigned to this variable. So how to make it this one? Username equal txt uname dot get text. So the password field, I'll wrongly display it, get rid of this password. Instead of that, I'm going to get it this password. Okay, now let's edit the text, backspace to remove the existing. Again, you have to have txt password. Okay, now let's password, this password you have to put it over here, equal txt pass dot get text. Now let's make the validation part. I already did it, so let's copy this all things, paste it over here. Now what you're going to do is you have to this one use uname right. Okay, now let's make the modification. This is all the validation part we have did it. So here you have to go over here, this one you have to copy this, paste it to here. Okay, now what you're going to do is here, you'll be able to see here private static final maximum atom. Here we have created the maximum atom 3. You have to make the variable max atoms. You have to make it 3. Maximum atom of this login form 3 times. Or the maximum atoms. So we have to create the final keyword. We never changed. We have created the final keyword. Why we are using final keyword here? We have never changed. Okay. So here 3. Atom, we have to create the variable. Int variable here 0. It's a static variable. So the firebit. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, first you have to create the validation. First, if username empty or password empty, here we have username and password empty, we have to make the validation part. So all the things are clear. Okay, when you make the validation, here we like this. Okay, here this username. Okay, so first you have to make it whether the blank or not. First we have to test it whether the text is blank or not. Here we test. If it is text, we have to test the validation. So how the validation work? What the username type? It assigns this variable. Password type, they assign this variable. Text. Username is there is a method which is tested is empty. Password there is a method which tested is empty. Both should be this blank. Error should be displayed. Username or password cannot be empty. Otherwise, it will be tested username and password. If it is correct, login success message. Otherwise, if it is not correct, you have to go this area, you just make the validation. Validation means, first you have tested maximum atom. You have to create you have to create the variable atom. If the atom is 0, this one should be working at the first time. If it is 1 by 1 your atom is working, it is increase button. It's nothing but like this way. This is nothing but equal plus 1. This is nothing but this. Okay, so it's nothing but this. So if the atom is more than 3 times, you have to maximum locking atom, display the message system.exit mean system has been exit. After that it will be exit the system. Okay, that's the thing it will be happen. Here you have to, if the username and password wrong, we have every atom, it will be so incorrect username and incorrect password. If the atom is exit more than 3 times, it showed the message maximum logging atom exit and system will be exit. That's it. I hope you guys you understood the things well. I see in my next video tutorial. Thank you for watching.